Well, it has been a year since some homeless moms took matters into their own hands, moving into an empty house in Oakland without permission. The Moms for Housing movement launched one of its founders right into the Oakland City Council as well. Now, today the moms refocused their attention on another housing issue: predatory loans. NBC Bay Area's Melissa Colorado has more on how the Moms for Housing movement plans to help struggling families on the brink of homelessness.
I will be going into office in January, but we still need this.
Moms for Housing co-founder Carol Fife hasn't moved into her new office at City Hall yet, but the City Council member-elect is already making plans for what she will do to tackle Oakland's housing crisis.
So I'm really looking forward to implementing legislation so that we can avoid the circumstances that these moms had to go through.
Come January, the housing activist will represent a district that includes West Oakland, one of the Bay Area's fastest gentrifying neighborhoods. It's in that same neighborhood where the moms managed to force a private company to sell an empty house to a community land trust.
We kicked off a movement, and now we have to create the infrastructure so that we can protect people.
People like Fred Ubili, an Oakland homeowner and father of 3 who says he is in danger of losing his home to foreclosure after signing up for a predatory loan.
This is about time that every one of us stand up.
Yeah. Moms for Housing marked the 1-year anniversary of taking over the vacant house on Magnolia Street by marching to the steps of the Renee C. Davidson Courthouse.
Fight, fight, fight! Housing is a human right!
With the goal of calling attention to the weekly foreclosure auctions that happen on the courthouse steps.
They're auctioning off people's homes.
It's unclear if the rain or the crowd of demonstrators turned people away from the auction. For Fife, the real work on fixing Oakland's housing crisis, made worse by the pandemic, begins in January.
With a progressive majority on the City Council, I think we can do some things that we weren't able to do before.
In Oakland, Melissa Colorado, NBC Bay Area News.